Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Maria here, and today I'm gonna be decorating gift cards. I'm gonna show you some of my previous work. I have these, for example. This used to be a gift card. It was empty, and then I used it as a little pocket to have in my journal. Actually, I also made this fake leather. I'm gonna link the video in the description box down below in this episode so you can see how I made this fake leather here. And also I made a second one with these little tags here, little labels, and then I have that with a little bird stamp and also with fake leather. So you can see here, this is also a gift card. Then I made another work or embellishment. In this case was a pocket for this journal. That is this one about this company here, and I turned it into a accordion pocket, and then I made all these little jars with messages. If you want to see everything in detail, I'm gonna link the videos down below here also. And I also want to share with you that when you start a journal, that happens to me. I started this journal in June 2023, and it was like kind of, I feel it always like empty and didn't have like so much interest in it because I don't know, it looks like cold, or I don't know, I wasn't inspired too much. But then with the time that you start adding things into each of the pages, you start feeling joy doing it. You start feeling that you want to keep doing things. And sometimes when you're looking around at magazines and cards or ephemeras or tags that you have around your house, then you always think about the journals you have. For example, this page, this is really vintage pages. These are vintage little pages from agendas from 1890 or 1889. So I still have those booklets. I can probably use more of them. And then every day or every moment, or when you have an inspiration, you just go back to your journal and you start completing. This page, for example, is all about sailing and boats and ships because I was inspired in Sicily, the island. So this was one of the completion of the pages. These ones are actual weeds that I collect in Sicily. They have been with the same color and there is they're been here for 1 year already. And then I completed this pocket with a tag, and then this beautiful truck full of flowers, and so on. You can go here. This is one of probably my destinations I want to have. Let's see how the words goes. And here is, for example, awareness. This is also about Sicily. It's a nice ephemera. I have a bunch of things. This here is the first time I did one stencil without ink, or inkless or paintless, and then using nail files. So you can go down here. I'm gonna link this video too for you. But in today's video, let's start working with this card here. I have that, and of course it's already empty. I'm not gonna use it anymore. And the idea I have is to use these strip that usually they sell it a lot for teachers. You have many topics and themes, pencils, books, math, little storytelling in here, little fairy tales. So you have a lot of topics. And then so I was measuring, and probably I want to have this Mary Has a Little Lamb. So I measured, I traced it with my pencil, and also I want to have that beautiful clock on the card. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just gonna cut, because I previously traced it, so this video doesn't get too long. And of course, this is a good material because look at how many images you can have only with one strip of this amazing paper or borders. They're using for boards or for school topics or decoration of your classroom, and they come in packages of 12 of this, so you have plenty of images to use in your journals. So this is so far what I have, so I'm gonna cut it, and now I'm gonna have my so the idea is to have this card. I'm gonna leave the back the way it is, like on this previous one I did, like this was 2022 for a series that was December. I did 25 projects, one each day of December, and I keep them very close to my heart because I love them. So I was inspired by that, and so I'm gonna keep the front of the card like I did in these cases here. Let me show you. So this is there. They are amazing. People collect them, and they come in different themes and topics depending of the business, you know. All right, so I'm gonna go here. They accept really well glue, so don't worry about thinking that this is not gonna glue well or something. This is gonna work. So we go like so, and then we add that Mary had a little lamb. I'm gonna keep doing, as I'm saying, the same idea, so I don't want to cover the back of the card. Well, in this case will be the front of the card. And so let me see, because I have this and I wanted to have this clock, but I don't want to have it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a little bit of time, so it's going to glue a little bit more, and then I'm going to do an extension here because I don't want to cover that. So before it gets dry, I'm going to stick this little paper inside. Let me cut it half of it like so, and I'm gonna have it inside here in the center. So the idea is for this to work as a binding because I want that clock here. So this is it. Let me center it a little bit more, so a little bit up. You see, it's already glued. It's incredible. Okay, so there, and I'm gonna fold it like so, and I'm gonna glue the clock. I can leave the whole border, or I can just go and get rid of the whole thing. Probably I can go this way. Let me decide. What do you think? Should I glue it this way, or it's gonna open and close like so? Like so, or should I glue it this way, like on top of is that almost the same width of the paper of the cardstock? Oh, let me think about this. Probably I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, let me glue it like so. I'm still feel that I want to do it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way, and probably I just need to fussy cut this. Not so perfect, but mostly taking away all the sky and the grass. And then the other side is gonna be just like that. I don't wanna get rid of this part because of the mouse there. All right, so this is what I have. I like it. Let me just cut this. Let me take away the extra glue, and I'm gonna cut this. So in other words, I have like a little tiny book with a message, and then I have that. And of course, now I'm gonna cover this part. What can I use for this? This has a lot of things that I can use, but probably they come from a different story. So this is also a little Bo Peep. So this is probably a girl looking for a lost sheep or something. So I'm gonna have her like facing this way. because I don't see anything else that can go. Probably the sunshine. Yeah, I will go more with this because that sunshine is more with the topic of what we have here. So let's try to do this here and we're gonna finish. So I'm gonna cut here. Alright, so as you can see, I have the sun. It's more related with this Mary and the little lambs here. And so I'm just gonna add glue. This is super fun. I'm pretty sure that you are gonna try it and you're gonna love this project because the possibilities are endless. We have a lot of gift cards around. And especially by the end of the year, people used to give a lot of gift cards and as a present. So now I'm gonna fussy cut the little clock here. This is what we have. And of course, I have a lot of material to keep going with these ideas, even in my journal or in any other project. Nothing else. This is, you see, all we have. And of course, now we have 3 different ideas. 1, 2, that from a previous video. This is today's idea, and then you have also the accordion that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So let's put everything in here so you can remember what we have. So this is everything all about gift cards. So this is one for today's video. Super fun, super easy. I can see here that I'm still not trimming this because the glue was still wet, not dry, but now it's time to do it. And for these little parts, I'm going to use these little scissors. I don't want to do anything wrong, so I can go here. Alright, always when you're filming, it's harder to work, but I can trim this out of camera. For sure it's gonna be easier, but I want to finish it with you over here because I want to motivate you, you know, that you can start doing your projects and things. I have to do the same on this side. Alright, now it's more than perfect. So this goes inside, and then we have that. We have the 2 ones. Of course, these 2 ones, they look super different. They belong to another topic, another theme, and the colors and everything is totally different. And of course, this one over here is totally different because it has a surprise in here. 4 jars full of messages, and then the accordion here. So this is all I have for today. I am super happy with all your messages, your comments into my videos. And if you like this episode, give it a thumb up and also leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to read it and to answer you. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to this channel and if this is your first time here, just click here in the end of the video here in my picture, or along the video you can always subscribe by hitting this button here. So go ahead and do it now. Thank you so much for watching, and let's have a good time creating and producing ephemera for our journals made out of gift cards. I see you soon and have a great day. Bye. Thank you.